What's going on, everyone? In today's video, we're going to initiate coverage on New Age Beverages Corporation, ticker symbol NBEV. They trade off the NASDAQ exchange, and their current price is $5.35. So let's just start right here in the fundamentals. Get this out of the way. There's nothing to really look at with this company fundamentally. Very small company, $264 million market cap. And guys, it just is what it is. This is not a well-run company on the fundamental side. So they're all negative profit and operating margins. They're all negative on assets and return on equity. It's a very highly shorted stock. Very, very highly shorted stock. They're not seeing any quarterly revenue growth. Actually, they're negative. They don't even have a quarterly earnings growth. You know, they have $213,000 of cash and $942 million, or I'm sorry, $9.42 million of total debt. Okay, so there's really nothing to look at here from a fundamental standpoint. So everybody kind of knows me. Historically, this is where I'm going to come out and say, don't buy the stock. It's fundamentally bad, and stick your money somewhere else. And that's true. That's historically how I run my channel here. It's subscriber first, investor first, and I care more about your money than I'll ever care about if I'm going to get some dislikes on a video. I know when I put out the Cron video a couple of weeks ago, I got a lot of mixed reactions about that. But, you know, to be fair, I don't think I gave Cron a fair shake, because I do think it's a very high risk investment. Okay, I don't want to call it a buy, and I didn't want to call it a sell, but I do want to call it a very high risk investment. I'm going to cover this right here first, because I found on the website, I didn't find where their headquarters was on the website, and I searched and searched. So it's just this company is located in Denver, Colorado. It's about 8 years old. Okay, and of course I already mentioned that they trade off the NASDAQ. So this is what New Age does right here, guys. They make brands of drinks that they compete in top growth segments, but they deliver the all-natural alternatives with superior taste to health-conscious consumers. So I have the brands and shop part of the website pulled up, and we can just go through it. You know, you see here they have a... Now, I haven't seen any of these brands out where I live, okay? However, I'm not exactly out looking for this stuff either. I'm not like going to, I'm not going out and saying, you know, I'm looking for, you know, Coco Libre, stuff like that. But it is here in the United States. I'm sure I could find it if I wanted to, or I'm sure I could order some, probably right here on this website. These look pretty cool. You know, so everybody has these energy drinks. So these are more like all-natural teas, energy drinks. I think they try to aim to be really low sugar and real healthy, which is good. It's a good thing to get involved in. They could sell me pretty easily because I'm kind of a health fanatic, and you know, I like to get a little boost before I go in the gym. So something like this would probably be right down my alley. And then, yeah, I was checking this out before I started this video. So these drinks right here, guys, this is a full spectrum of consumers. They can enjoy the nourishing, immunity-boosting health benefits of kombucha, okay? And then Mellow Mood, they got like a Bob Marley drink. That's really cool. I think that's branded really well. Maybe because I'm a little bit older. I don't know how well that's going to be branded towards like millennials, because they might not even know who Bob Marley was. But people my age are going to see that and think, oh, this drink must get you high or something. But that is, in fact, not at all what they do. So they don't have any like cannabis-infused drinks right now. And they're all kind of working behind the scenes. They are, you know, several of these companies, like I said, they're working behind the scenes to make cannabis-infused drinks and stuff like that. But it's not happening right now. So we can just read here. They provide to consumers with natural products that promote mindfulness and relaxation. NBC offers 2 lines of premium beverages that personify the Marley lifestyle, Mellow mood for relaxation, one drop for consumers desiring indulgent, iconic flavors with all natural ingredient base. Okay, so it's probably good stuff. Looks like they got some coffee and some energy drinks. So it's well branded, it's attractive. You know, they have probiotic waters, so they offer some pretty cool products, and that's pretty much what New Age Beverage does. Okay, now we have to go on back and take a look at the chart real quick. So right here, guys, I got the 1-year chart pulled up on New Age, and you know, chart kind of speaks for itself. Okay, so it's traded mostly sideways. If anything, it's taking pretty big loss. If you want to look at it percentage wise, you know, up here around the $3 mark, and then it's got up as high as $3.80, $3.90 again, and now it's drifted back down into the $1 to $2 range, just right up here until the last couple of weeks, where it spiked up really super high. And so all the action has really been over the past, you know, month right here, and even in just the past couple of days. Okay, so this is a 5-day chart, and you can see it's really moved a lot in just 5 days. And like I said, in 1 month really is where all the action has happened with New Age. So like I said, $1.02 stock, and then it ran up here, got up as high as $7.85, and now it has you know, that big huge run up. It's fell back off, but it's finding some resistance, and now it's moving back up again. And like I said, right here you can see for yourself in the pre-market trends, it's at $5.91. So let's figure out what has caused this big run up, and I can just go ahead and tell you it's all speculation, but let's dig through a couple of news articles and try to locate what the source of this big run up was. Again, they missed on earnings, they missed on EPS by 7 cents, and then they missed on revenue by 3.86 million. Okay, again, that just kind of goes back to this is high risk investing. That's how I look at these companies right here. I'm not going to look at them and go, you know, like I gave Cron the sell rating, but again, I don't think I played that one right. Or I don't think I called it right. I called MJ right. That's how I play the medical and the legal marijuana industry, is with MJ. But I do trade these stocks a lot, and I honestly think that each and every one of them has a lot of potential. So let's try to get back to about the 14th of September so we can kind of narrow down. Okay, so there's no real news that happened in there. Let's just get right here, the 17th. So that's when we really started seeing some movement, and that's where shares of New Age Beverages were up 10% in pre-market on news that Coca-Cola was considering a move into CBD wellness drinks, and that could bring in some buyers to the broader beverage sector. So again, total speculation. Okay, nothing has come out, you know, saying NBEV is going to even have cannabis-infused drinks, anything like that. Then we can go right here to the 18th. That's when they made their big move. That's when they made their big run up. So they, on the 18th, they went from $2 up to almost $4. So they almost ran up 100%. So let's click on that and read it. Okay, so New Age Beverages up 24% as M&A rumors crop up. So it was up 24% in pre-market, and now 75% higher for the week as M&A and cannabis rumors continue to swirl. It has been the subject of Coca-Cola takeover rumors before without anything panning out. So again, running on that hot speculation, okay? Here we are on the 19th, the very next day, okay? So it just extended. It was another day where it rallied up another 22%, pure speculation and with nothing real actual behind it. Okay, this was on the 20th, right here. So let's concentrate on this part right here. NBEV appears now to be getting pulled into the cannabis buying frenzy, headlined of course by Tilray. Okay, so Tilray came out. I know Tilray went from $70, $80, $90 a share, and it got up to $300 at one point. and I think a lot of these stocks just kind of ran with it. Okay, so NBEV got halted by the NASDAQ due to volatility. After coming off the halt, shares of New Age Beverages were showing a 36% gain. So it had a very different effect than Tilray. I know when Tilray got halted, it fell off 50% immediately. And when New Age come off of their halt, they ran up 36%. So, you know, a lot more affordable stock. Tilray is like $150 now, and New Age is, you know, like I said, it's $5 a share. Then, of course, on the 24th, reality kind of sunk in, and all the marijuana stocks took a big red day and kind of got all beat up. So Tilray, New Beverage, and Canopy and Kronos all got hit pretty hard. Those are four of the most volatile stocks. Canopy is probably the least volatile of the group, but they all got hit really hard. You know, just like I said, where these things run so hard on momentum, then they get pushed so hard backwards, okay? And so, guys, that's pretty much where this thing kind of lives and dies, okay? It's pretty much all these companies, they do something different, and they're worked a little differently, but it's all pretty much the same story. They're all running on speculation and a lot of rumors, but no hard evidence, okay? And this is really critical going into October 17th. I believe that is when marijuana is going to be legalized in Canada, and you're just going to see this constant volatility until then. What's going to happen after that? Honestly, earnings are probably going to start catching up with some of these companies. But maybe not, because maybe some of these things that we're speculating about might actually start to happen. You know, some of these companies might fall flat on their face and go bankrupt. So how do I call New Age Beverage Corporation? Okay, so in my heart of hearts, I know this stock is not good. Okay, it's not a healthy company. It's not, you know, profitable. They're negative on all margins, and they're just kind of starting up and getting going. So, you know, I would not really look at this as a true investment. Okay, a typical investment. But sometimes you have to do something different to make any real difference in your portfolio. So the way I want to call New Age Beverages, guys, is I want to call them a high-risk investment. I don't want to call them a sell. I don't want to just give them the popular rating that, you know, sell, don't even mess with this stock, get it out of your portfolio. But I think there is some real investment potential here as long as you play it very, very safe, okay? And what I mean by that is just use a if you want to get in New Age, just use a very small piece of your portfolio as like an investment token, okay? You got to think, if you would have bought into all this trading upwards on Friday, you would be sitting at a 10% gain right now. I could literally go over to my broker and cover and pre-market, take my 10% gain, and be done working for the day, you know? So there's definitely advantages to trading these stocks. I trade them all the time. The most difficult problem I have with these stocks is knowing when to short them, and I try not to do that as much. And also the second thing I have problems with is finding shares to short. Okay, so a lot of times my brokers just don't have shares that I can short. And you know, like when Tilray was getting to 250 and 260, I said, okay, it's time to put a short on them. I get in my brokerage account, I get in two of my brokerage accounts, I start looking, I can't even find shares to short, okay? And then I call them, like, no, we don't have any available. So then, you know, you got to keep taking the next step to like chase this thing. And I just decided not to even short any of these companies, you know. There's a lot of other storylines and stuff you can play if you want to get on the short side of things. Or like I said, you want to play puts. But I do plan to take a position in New Age Beverages pretty soon. Like I said, very small speculative position. But I think this the storyline is here. I think this company, like I said, very small. It could very well be acquired by a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi or a Monster Energy. And I honestly think, you know, sometimes in life you just got to take a gamble. So I'm not calling this stock a buy, a sell, a strong buy, nothing like that. I'm not going to give them a price target because I have no idea. If anything, they might be a bit overvalued right now because of running on speculation. So all I'm going to say, this is a high risk investment. Please be careful here. Don't put 50% of your portfolio in this thing. Maybe put 2 or 3%. You know, if I know a lot of people get paid on Fridays, so you got 4 days left. You know, maybe wait till Friday and stick $100 in it or $200 in it, and then, you know, that'll get you a bundle of shares right there. So, thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you found it useful. Make sure to drop me a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and make sure to hit that bell so you get notified of all my live streamings. Thanks for watching.